Hello everyone, I'm Warhammer and welcome back to episode 9 of our modded Tyrian High Elf campaign. In the last episode we started moving against the Dread Fleet. We took Tor Enrock back, which is the sunken city. And now we're just moving to go after Nari since he has kind of come with a vengeance. We did that so that we could get some help from Alariel. And our army's doing pretty well. We had a pretty tough battle taking this last one. The Vampire Coast was actually pretty strong. So we do have to replenish a little bit in that army. And we have some Beastmen spawning over here, which are going to be a problem. This Lord will hopefully take care of it next turn. I don't remember if we took out the main army, though. So they maybe just be hidden around there, and we'll find out if they come and attack us. But it seems like we ended near the end of the turn, so we'll actually just do this level up, and then we'll get that turn over with. Okay, do you want the Elven Healing? That one's almost always good for the High Elves because their replenishment is kind of low. For our Mage of Heavens, do Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning is not the best spell, but if we start to face some higher units with higher model counts, like the Skaven, things like that, that'll be really good against them. Alright, who is left to... Okay, we have our Admiral over here. We do need to level him up.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne. Let's
get unit experience per turn, just so he can provide more leadership to anyone that's going over. He is sailing up to the Fortress of Vorag, if I remember right. Yeah, to make contact with Emmerich. Techless did get wiped out over here, so maybe we need to come to the Star Tower and try to revive him. But, yeah. So that'd be a good place to end this turn. We just got to keep an eye on the Nari up front, up north, and then this Beastman right here. I don't quite remember if we did wipe out their main army. I believe so, but we'll find out.
Show me some respect.
Count Noctis, you want a peace treaty? No. Oh, we've got, what's his face? Alistar. We've got him on the other side as well. I forgot about him. He had been kind of following Tyrian around just to gain some experience. So for our influence dilemma, we can gain some growth if we want to. For 5 influence or 8 influence, sorry. That can probably be pretty good. We don't really need the public order at the moment. So yeah, let's spend some influence on that for the extra growth. Oh, and we have our convoy leader. I think he was pretty healthy except for our hero. I think that was the only unit that got hurt quite a bit more. Yes, we will fight this battle. The undead shouldn't be too much of a problem. The Black Knights and the Cairn Wraiths could be more things to worry about, but with concentrated archer fire, it shouldn't be that bad. I have really enjoyed these caravan battles or convoy battles with the mod that gives that for the elves. It makes it just makes quite a fun experience. Being able to kind of live out the high elf training empire at sea, which is the really cool part. Yeah, the skeletal spearmen shouldn't be too bad. Our Iron Guts will rip through them pretty well. The Loathing Sea Guide will also do very well against them. We just got to keep our archers alive. And the Iron Guts will do really well against them.
We will obey. Ready and eager.
Okay. We also have our Lion Chariots and our War Lions. Let's start these guys, move them up a little bit so we're not fighting in the trees. And our chariot can start to come around. Where are their Black Knights? Okay, they're on the... Oh, they're there right there. Okay, the Black Knights with lances actually do quite a bit of damage. They have a high charge bonus. So as soon as we're in range, we're going to start... Oh, actually, send our prince in.
Understood.
You guys start going for the Cairn Wraiths if you can. We'll send our Lion Chariots over to them as well. You guys hit the Cairn Wraiths. Let's put all of our rangers on guard mode. Okay. Oh, don't go into melee with them, please. I did not want you to do that. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Okay, Iron Guts come help against them. Flying Chariots come back. We're going to pull this Saurus Scarvet back as well so he doesn't take too much damage. Let's go after that Lord. With one, and once these guys are in melee, we'll hit them in the rear with a Warlion charge. Okay, Prince is taking some damage though, but the Black Knights are crumbling. Let's go after that Necromancer Lord. Chariots pull back, and you guys continue to shoot these guys over here. How are Ogres doing? Okay, they are taking some damage to the Care Knights. What about our ones over here? Doing pretty well. Yeah, Scarvet come back, War Lions pull away, and we'll go after some of these guys over here. Lion Chariots did pretty good, we just don't want them to lose any models. Ooh, yeah, Iron Guts having a hard time against these Care Wraiths. Okay, those guys are almost down. I want you to go after the Necromancer Lord, though. Iron Guts pull back, because, yeah, you are getting pounded a little bit by those Air Wraiths. I forgot they do a whole bunch of armor piercing. 100% armor piercing.
As you say.
Okay, War Lions. You guys pull back, same with you. Chariots here, still pretty good. We've almost broken down their entire army, so they should start to crumble pretty soon. Get all of you to shoot that Spearman over there. And you guys come back and hit these Air Wraiths once again. Okay, now they're going to start to crumble. We'll pull our Prince back just so he doesn't take any friendly fire. Yeah, we did pretty well, except for these Iron Guts took a lot more casualties than I thought they would. I forgot that the Karen race have 100% armor piercing. Yeah, we took 33 losses. It's not bad. I think a few on our Lions, and then some on the Ogre Guts, maybe some of these Loathing Sea Guard. Alright. Do you want the experience or the healing? I think we'll take the experience, because I think we'll start to heal up a little bit. And where did the Beastmen go? They're around here somewhere. Okay, we are almost at the point where we can upgrade Lothern to Tier 4. White Tower of Hoeth is getting upgraded to Tier 3. Once that happens, we'll move these two and get them up to Tier 3 as well.
Servant of the King.
Start upgrading Tor Anrock as well. This guy, where were we going with you? I think initially we were going to have them come over here to help against the Beastmen, which it looks like they're right here, since we can see with Altharion where he's going to, so they're probably right there. Yeah, you can see the little ambush thing as well. Okay, Tyrion. We are going after Nakari now, so you do have to be a little bit more careful. We are in Chaos Corruption, so let's go into encampment stance so we can continue to heal up. Then we should be able to make it to Tor Anlek in the next turn. Or you know, we're not going to bother preparing you right now.
Scholar Supreme.
I serve the King.
We recruited Regiments of Renown to deal with this army, but I think we'll be fine for now. Yeah. Alistar will come up and start to help them. Let's just look at our diplomacy and see if these guys are more inclined to confederate with us or start to get some agreements. Because for some reason, Emmerich does not like us very much. He's not willing to even trade with us yet.
Those who speak the truth.
So we're getting pretty close to confederation with Averlorn.
What would you ask of the Asur?
Illyrian, they actually have a few provinces, so maybe we try to be a little bit more friendly with them. I think we're already trading. Eventually I want to be able to confederate them.
Come in peace.
Agarth is actually doing very well up north. Oh, Grumbindle's out there as well. See how strong Grumbindle is.
I don't have time for words.
He does not like us as well. 5 settlements? Okay, he's doing pretty good. Hopefully they've wiped out... Oh, Nagaron got taken by Valkia. Okay, so Malekith may be wiped out pretty soon. Let's just look at our victory conditions and see what we have to do. We have to control 30 provinces, which is pretty much all of Ulthuan. Then we have to wipe out Nakari as well. So, yeah, that's a good spot for us to move on. We're almost to the point where we can do the Dragon Armor of a Narian quest battle. It is a little bit of a tougher battle if you don't have enough archers. So we may wait until we have a few better units to take that on. Oh, and we'll have to look at Tor Anrok to see what are the unique units we can recruit from there. If you guys don't remember, then we are playing with a mod called the 10 Kingdoms of Ulthuan, where every kingdom has a unique unit and a unique regiment of renown that you can recruit. So, for example, from Lothern, we got the Lothern Sea Rangers, who are kind of a mix of Shadow Warriors and Lothern Sea Guard. And then we control Safri, which will get some Swordmasters of Hoeth on Pegasus. Pegasi, I guess, is the plural for that. And overall, it's just a pretty cool mod. So we can go through the storm and take attrition for 2 turns. I think we're almost at the end. Yeah, so we'll just enable attrition because we're almost at the end anyway. Okay, we did find the ambush. Let's get these guys to go after them. This guy might be able to come in range and help us. Yeah, we'll get Alistar over here to help.
Wise indeed.
And we'll get the garrison of Cairnfell as well, it looks like.
Trained by the White Tower.
Then after we take this guy out, we can scale down on these armies.
We need not fear our lessons.
Okay, that Beastman is wiped out. Is that the entire faction too? I feel like we already took care of... Yeah, we took care of the major army. So we don't have to worry about those guys anymore.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
And we'll
There
move
I
this
must
guys
go.
into... Actually, we can get rid of all of them in general, because we don't need the regiments of renown right now.
Lethal grace given form.
Alistar can go to Lothern and start to recruit some better units. Okay, which one do we want to upgrade first? Torfino, I think, for the iron? Because this gives us upkeep reductions for Swordmasters. Okay, maybe not yet. We'll go for Port Elistor, because that way we can get a barracks there. And the growth from the ports. Alright, for you, we just want to go with stuff that's going to give us more money. Because I'm not super worried about building all of our recruitment in every capital. So let's just go with some... Go with the Elven Trinkets, actually.
High Priestess.
And for the White Tower, so the unique unit they can get is only recruitable once you have the White Tower. The landmark, I should say. But it lets us recruit these units right there, the Saphirian Pegasus Riders. So they're basically Swordmasters of Hoeth on flying steeds. We don't control any other province quite yet. So for Turnok, what is the special unit from Turnok that we can get? We can get with their... I don't quite know what the Turnok special unit is. Maybe we'll have to find it somewhere else. Yeah, I guess we'll have to find out in a different place, because I don't seem to see what that one is for them. But, okay, Tyrion can start to move on. Yeah, I think we may want to recruit one more turn, or just encamp for one more turn, so our Silver Helms can get back up to full. Cavalry does much better when you have more entities alive. Yeah, so we'll go up into encampment stance. Ooh, is this Nakari? Okay, it is Nakari. So if he does attack us, we get the leadership and melee defense bones in encampment stance, which will allow us to fight him much more effectively. The Hellstriders are going to be a problem. These aren't the anti-large variant, so that will help, but the Silverhelms should be able to defeat them. The Chariots can be a problem if we're able to shoot them to death, and Nakari himself is very, very strong. He wipes out lords very, very quickly. So maybe there's a regiment of renown that we want to recruit. Okay, so here is a regiment of renown from Tor Enrock. So the Tyrannoc Chariots, the Avengers of Tor Enrock. So once we are able to deal with them, I'm not a huge fan of chariots though, so maybe we won't recruit them. Maybe we just do it just to see what they're like in comparison to normal chariots, but for our... Okay, this guy's on his last turn to start to replenish them. We want him to get to level 8 eventually so that he can get this replenish in foreign territory. Let's do the better sales though, so we can get some more money out of it. With Tyrion... Yeah, you're just gonna defend against Nari. I think Nari will attack.
Lord of Ulthuan.
Let's start to bring Alistair up north. Actually, do we want to start saving some money for Lothern? Because how much it costs? 9,000 upgrade. That's a little over 2 turns worth of... well, just under 2 turns of resource building. Yeah, and hopefully Ilario comes out to help us a little bit. But we'll see whether she's inclined to help us. So, close victory. We would lose our silver helms. What does the map look like, though? Okay. I think we can win this probably without taking more losses. It is very, very risky to fight this, though. Because the Exalted Demonettes and the normal Demonettes will eat through Spearmen pretty easily. So yeah, we'll just auto-resolve this actually. I'm fine losing the silver helms. They're gonna take the heals though.
Slaves are always useful. I am a Narian reborn. Show me.
I normally like to fight the really most difficult battles, but I'm afraid we would actually lose quite a bit more than the auto-resolve gave us credit for. Simply because the Demonettes are very, very strong in combat, and our Spearmen are not the best. They're good against most early units because most early units don't have a lot of armor piercing, but Slaanesh is like 100% armor piercing pretty much. Alright. Yeah, we'll take Tor Enrock and we'll get Ilario's help to do that. Oh, the Dragon Skull enchanted item gives us upkeep for worms and dragon units, a ward save, and armor for dragon units. Okay, that'll be really good in the later game. So we got some more Shadow Warriors in his army. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we'll take Tor Anlek back. I think we've got all of the main buffs that we want from here, so let's go down our red light now. Our Lord of Heaven's Mage will finish off Chain Lightning, and then we'll start to finish off Wind Blast as well. Actually, no, we wanted to do Cleanse Corruption. I think that would have been a better choice, since we are fighting Chaos at the moment. But it's too late to change it, so we'll just move on. For our Noble, we'll do Defensive Stats, because on the Eagle, he loses quite a bit of armor, so it's a lot easier for him to die. Let's take Tor Anlek. Yeah, we're not quite in range for Ilariel to help, but armor piercing we're going to stick on our Silvern Guard, and we'll auto-resolve this one as well. We will loot and occupy though, so we get that bonus to replenishment. Okay, Merworms, we need the Dragon Lair. I'm really excited to try and use them because they're a cool unit that I would love to see in a High Elf DLC. And the cool thing about them is that, in case you didn't know, Merworms, let's find them right here. Merworms are actually, their models are actually already in the game. For the Vampire Coast DLC, it revolves around the biggest Merworm called Aminar, who defends Lothern and all of Ulthuan. He's like a gigantic Merworm. So they already made the model for him, I just don't know if they have the animations done. So it is like half the work done already, so I'd love to see him. I'd love to see the Merworms in general in a High Elf DLC. For our other mage, yeah, finish off Corruption, and then we'll go after Burning Head. We definitely want to keep her alive to get the Sun Dragon mount. that makes the mages of fire much better than other mages. Okay, now we'll start to upgrade this stuff because we are going to take the Shrine of Cain eventually. At the early point, we had given this all to Alarielle because she can build it up faster than we can, but looks like it got taken back by Nakari, I mean. Let's get some more Sylvan Guard, actually. They're pretty strong, and they can hold the line much better than normal spearmen.
Her servant.
Just waiting for more growth over here. Get these things to tier 3. Same with Lothern. We're just a couple turns away from tier 4. Let's look at Tiranoc. I wish that Illyrian had not taken this, though. Looks like Morathi might come and declare war on us in the near future, though.
Welcome. Time.
Welcome.
I just want to see if any of these guys are getting close to
What do you see?
Confederation.
Faithful servant.
If Alarielle loses her main army, I think she will.
What is it?
Actually, let's see if we can pay Emmerich for a trade agreement. For 4,000? That's actually quite a bit. This will start improving our relations a lot faster than just waiting for him to start liking us.
All set.
Okay, on this Convoy, let's go for Pirate Hunter because that increases the amount of combat battles you fight with them. Oh, where are we getting a rebellion? Let's dispatch another convoy. This guy has got... What does he have in his army? He has got... Okay. He's got Iron Guts and... Ooh, some Lead Belchers. Okay. Yes, we'll keep using him instead of recruiting a new lord. And we want to go somewhere... it would be nice to go to Star Tower so that we could revive Teclis there, but that's probably going to be controlled by the Skaven at the moment. We've already gone all the way over here. How much more money are we going to get if we send them to Cathay? Actually, not quite as much as some of the closer ones, so it may not be worth it to do it that way. Let's go... Let's actually go to Berkvar. That's a really cool place to go. Let's make some contact with the dwarves. And we're not going to spend any influence to increase our cargo.
Asur priests. Entering the garrison.
Should be in a good spot now. And where was the rebellion? I saw that somewhere. Okay, it's not there. It might be Torthasai. Oh. Maybe it's at Tor Anlek. Oh yeah, that's where the rebellion is. Okay. We don't have to worry about that. Looks like Alarielle took the rebellion out. Okay, with Nakari's army gone, we should be able to go through his territory pretty quick until he comes back. Tiranoc, no, we're not going to take a defensive alliance with you because you only have one province and it's a gate, so you can't really recruit any more armies. Okay, the captain of the convoy discovered that a well-protected pirate's cove is nearby. Rich prizes waiting for you. You only need to defeat the guards. So it's some Dark Elves. They've got 4 Dread Spears, 2 Dark Shards without shields, because that's going to be much easier than the Cold One Knights. So yeah, let's fight this battle and take them out. The only thing we have to be really worried about are the Cold One Knights. Okay, and this is a pretty wooded area, so that might be to our advantage. We'll try to use the Lead Belchers to take out the majority of their spearmen. Ogre Iron Guts can do alright against Cold One Knights because they don't have anti-large. So I think it'd actually be better for our Ogres to attack the Cold One Knights than rather let our... Oh, this is a crappy map for us too. Okay, we're actually going to fight down here. That way our Lead Belchers can shoot up, instead of trying to find a spot where they are able to shoot down. They put all of our archers on guard mode, and we got an Empire Knight from one of our convoys earlier that he went on. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for them to come to us for the most part. Let's take our Empire Knights out just to scout a little bit. We want the Cold One Knights to run right into our line of fire. Okay, we got some Cold One Knights over here and some on the side. Yeah, okay. Let's just take a close look at their stats first so we know if we're going for a good... Oh, they do have bonus for large. I completely forgot about that. I have not used Cold One Knights in a long time if you haven't noticed. Yeah, if we can, try to hit the Dark Shards. We don't want the Dark Shards to be able to shoot our Lead Belchers though, because they have an okay amount of armor, but nothing too great. Yeah, we're going to move our Loathing Sea Guard over actually to try and deal with the cavalry rather than waiting for our ogres to deal with them. They start shooting these guys, Empire Knights will come back a little bit. Okay, you guys as well, ogres pull back. Ooh, don't we want them to brace so that they get the charge defense. Lead Belchers pull back. Actually, you guys pull back as well. Empire Knights come and countercharge those guys. Yeah, Lead Belchers, unfortunately, I forget that they don't have very much armor. Yeah, and you keep fighting the Lord. These archers, let's start focusing on their Dark Shards now. You keep chasing the Cold One Knights. Iron Gets get on these Dread Spears, though. Okay, pull these Iron Guts back. We just want them to fight some... Oh, turn around and fight the Cold One Knights, please. Loathing Sea Guard. Yeah, Iron Guts pull back. We've almost got all the Dark Shards down. Let's start to shoot some of these Dread Spears over here, though. The Lead Belchers, you guys focus on those Cold One Knights.
What orders? It shall be done.
Ooh, we don't want those Dread Spears to get on our archers, though. We'll pull them back. Prince, keep fighting them. Okay, Lead Belchers. Oh, they got chased off, actually. Okay. Okay, Empire Knights, keep chasing the Cold One Knights. Actually, come around and we'll try to hit some of these Dark Shards. Let's try to get on some of these guys over here. Empire Knights continue to chase off those Cold One Knights. Prince, keep fighting the Dread Spears. And all of you guys focus fire on these Cold One Knights, please. Try to get our Prince on their hero. Okay, these Dread One, or I guess they're not Dread One Knights, they're just Cold One Knights. They're starting to get them down. Ogre Guts, you're taking a fair amount of damage from those Dread Spears now, since they have the Murderous Mastery going on. Okay, Dreadwood Knights are almost dead. Prince, just keep fighting these Dread Spears. Actually, no, you're fighting the Lord. Let's do that. Iron Guts, try to go after those guys so we can get out of combat with the Dread Spears. Okay, Lord, keep going after their hero. Iron Guts, come back and hit these Dread Spears in the back now. You guys turn and hit these Dread Spears that are attacking our archers. Yeah, we should be able to break most of their infantry now. Empire Knights, you come back now that you've recouped. Go after those Dark Shards. Yeah, Iron Guts are getting quite hurt though. Once these guys break, hopefully the rest of their army will. Because these archers are not doing well, I guess, in that battle. Yeah, let's just try to break the rest of these things of infantry. Okay. Yeah, Iron Guts, keep hitting those Dread Spears. And those Dread Spears fought for a long time. Okay, the Lord is almost dead. We can, let's try to kill him off. That way we get a little bit more money.
We will obey.
Get our Empire Knights to come over and help against them as well. We want to get all of our archers to shoot him until he's out of range, though.
Prince of Ulthuan.
Going down just a little bit slowly. Yeah, we can just speed this part up now. Okay, Empire Knights, you can leave those Dread Spears alone. Now come help these guys since we're just out of range with our archers. And that way we should be able to catch him and kill him off pretty easily. Got 600 HP left. Okay, he's taking a while to go down. Cavalry just keep pushing him around for a little bit. We try to need to get our Lord on there. Because our Lord will actually do the damage that will kill him. Archers, just come back. Come on, just hit him. Okay, Cavalry, just leave him alone for a little bit. Let's try to get our Lord on him. There we go. As long as, if we don't let them attack him and just kind of corral him to where he can't get through their mass, then it's an easier way to kill him. Not too bad of a battle, though. Our Iron Guts did take quite a bit of damage. And our lead bouncers got pushed off the field. I need to be more careful with them. I forget that they're pretty easy to take down with ranged fire. And we'll probably take the casualty replenishment since this is just the start of this guy's journey, so we need him to be healthy. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the healing. Oh, and okay. They also have the Dread Fleet right there, which they will probably try to attack this guy, so we may end up losing that, that army.
That is not what.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're selling right through that territory, so maybe this guy can come help over here. Oh, you're actually going after... Never mind. You're going after the Galleon's Graveyard, so I don't worry about that. But, we're pretty close to where I want to end this episode. I try to keep them around 30 minutes if we can, sometimes 40 if we're fighting more battles. But I'll see you guys in the next episode, and I'm Warhammer, and have a great day, guys.